success. They'll go for another one right here.
Lane 5, California.
400 freestyle relay. Cal is the NCAA champs, but a lot of pride in this relay for them. They've won it 6 times since 2000.
Well, that's what it all boils down to right now, because it's impossible for them to lose this championship no matter what happens on this relay. They can literally jump, and there have been 18 DQs so far, and it wouldn't matter. They've put it away, and you're right so much, Trey, on this, and the fact that it is all about pride. And what a way to go out at Texas, to do it in front of Texas's home crowd to win this last relay. It's going to be a tough task, though, because the top qualifier, Auburn's going to have a lot to say about it. And so is Texas, for that matter. They've got a tough relay.
Tyler Messerschmidt for the Bears, Chiragini for Auburn in lane 4, Matthew Ellis for Texas in lane 3.
Well, it sure seems like everybody's going with their best swimmers to start. Chiragini from Auburn was second in the 100 freestyle. They're going with him first. Cal's going with Messerschmidt, who was 9th. He won the consolation final. They're saving their best for last. Texas is going with Ellis. He was a consolation finalist.
NC State, lane 2, the early advantage. And Auburn in lane 4 looking good as James Disney-May, the senior, takes over for the Tigers.
Well, everybody's just hanging on by a thin thread now. I mean, everybody's so tired at this point. At the end of a long meet, Chiragini gave him a lead. He didn't go as fast as he did in an individual event, but he gave them a lead, as slight as it is.
David Williams for NC State up there, lane 2 looking good, but again, Auburn still with that lead.
Well, Auburn is the only team in this field to put 3 swimmers in the top 16, and they are the only team to put 2 in the finals. So you would think they would have the advantage, but you can throw all that out the window at the last race of the meet.
Arthur Mendez now, the sophomore for Auburn in the orange cap. California with Fabio Gimondi, the junior, challenging in lane 5.
And look at NC State go. This would be a huge upset if for some reason they could stay in this until the end.
That's
They have actually taken the lead.
That's a senior Baffa up there.
He's 19.6 on his feet. Everybody's looking to the middle of the pool. Texas, Auburn, Cal, Florida, but nobody's paying attention to the North Carolina State.
What would this mean for the Wolves? What would it mean for them, their program?
Oh my gosh, look at this. They're gonna go in with a body length lead.
Andreas Schuylerup, the freshman.
It's all up to a freshman now. You've got Darmody, who's also a freshman from Auburn right there. He was a finalist. He finished 6th in the 100 free. You've got 2 freshmen going at it. That's what it's gonna come down to, Auburn and North Carolina State.
7/100 separate these 2 swimmers. Kyle Darmody for Auburn, inching in front.
Darmody's starting to take advantage now. Auburn's going to win this relay. He got a great last turn.
Darmody trying to bring it home for the Tigers and win the 400 free relay. He's going to do it. Auburn, Cal, and North Carolina State. Cal, the team champion, but this was a race for the Auburn Tigers.
Great strategy by head coach Brett Hawk, putting his best swimmer and his next to best, his second best. This is the halfway point. You could see North Carolina State. What a tremendous effort from that team. Here's the last exchange for the Wolfpack. As they come in, they just ran out of bodies. They just didn't have enough left to be able to match up against Auburn. As I said, they put 3 in the top 16. You knew they were going to have the advantage on paper, and it proved right. And what a great career this guy's going to have. Kyle Darmody, just a freshman.
So the Auburn Tigers finish strong, winning the 400 freestyle relay, beating the overall team champion California in this race. In North Carolina State, a strong finish.